It says intermission for me.
Okay, yeah.
We're back.
I just changed it to that so it wouldn't just be like my face sitting there not being.
Just, oh.
Hi. Anyways,
back,
Mara is talking now.
Let Mara talk.
Sorry
Though.
about that.
Yeah,
All right,
We're back.
we are
That one
back.
actually wasn't a tech issue. It is just storming out and processing at my internet for a bit.
Stay safe though.
Yeah.
That
And
should
so
be good.
Ellie,
I'm not gonna lie.
as you were Ellie,
Oh, I was just gonna continue to tear into Foxglove saying why would the others affect me in a way that mattered of changing my opinion on things when we all experienced the same horrifying, traumatizing, and frankly real situation. I think what's upsetting me most is that you guys have done nothing to help me get out of here since I got here. It's been 3 months, and every single time it's a step back of, oh, you're doing so great. You're doing so great. When I ask how close am I to getting out, you deflect again, just like you're doing now. I don't think you're trying to let us get out. Fuck
You
the
don't think
gold stars.
You don't think it's weird that something killed Noah and you're not thinking maybe whatever is messing with us could be the thing that got in here and killed him and never left? Because all this seems to have started after Noah got murdered, and instead of being concerned that everyone else is going to get picked off like Noah did, you're just writing it up as delusions and not actually investigating. So either you don't believe us and we're all going to probably get like killed by this thing until you don't have anyone left, and that's a lawsuit if Luke and Sloan don't kill you for getting me and my friends killed, because Sloan gets very angry, and then like, or you do know what it is and you're just seeing what happens in like some weird stress test and you're supposed to be helping and you're not, and that's illegal.
Because I didn't sign a consent form for that. I don't know about you guys.
I didn't sign anything. Did you guys sign something?
Yes, I did.
I also did sign a lot of paperwork.
Oh wait, I did sign paperwork. I don't think I signed a consent form for that though. I did willingly come in here. I did do that. Fuck.
Could I ask something to everybody here? Dr. Foxglove
Okay.
included? All this started after I arrived?
Well, I mean, kind of, but technically the first thing that got weird was Noah being murdered.
Which was right before you.
Okay. I'm just saying if it's a course of
You're-
action that's worth pursuing.
You're not the common denominator.
You're not that special.
Okay.
JD, general question.
Mhm.
Because sometimes I get these two confused. Because there was the darkness with teeth, and then there's the antler dude, and I cannot remember which one sparked the hunger/darkness feelings of that same night that I don't remember anything from. And I remember the screams are part of the darkness with teeth, but I don't remember if it came with the. Okay,
Steve.
I think it was the teeth that was the
Yes.
great. Then that is not the common denominator either. I'm not bringing it up. We don't have to talk about that.
Shadow is the common denominator, truth be told.
Okay, I would.
Hmm.
I don't think Ellie. All right.
And also, there's a certain. Anyway, not the point.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Well, it's not a thing that we really know.
Oh.
It's out of character.
Okay, what is it out of character?
There's a reality shaped motherfucker that has something attached to him. He got that dog in him.
He did say, I think we are us at one point. But so I guess Ellie should bring up the point that the shadow is a common denominator.
Right. Question for you, Dr. Foxglove.
Yes, Connor.
Just because I'm curious of what the rationale is. I'm curious to hear what it might be. Where's Miss Lomax?
Miss Lomax was here on a temporary basis. She was always meant to be an adjunct part of your treatment. She unfortunately had to go back to her other responsibilities and duties She does not work for Hemlock.
So
And
you saw her leave.
Of course, I said goodbye to her myself.
I think Connor is going to sit down. Just like full man spread, which is very out of character for him. Just arms crossed. And it's very, very easy to read in his whole stance that he's done with this conversation because not a lick of this has any credence or credibility at all.
Valen, I do have to ask, do you have anything you plan to do with that chair, or are you just biding your time?
I think when Foxglove says that Theo left and that he said goodbye, what are Foxglove's pronouns?
Foxglove is he, him.
Of course he is. Trash ass motherfucker. Sorry.
Oh, thank you for that cue. When he says that he said goodbye to Theo, I think Valen like grabs the chair and picks it up and slams it down and very loudly says, "Don't you ever get tired of lying." And then I'm just going to shove the chair in his general direction. I'm shoving it as hard as I possibly can in his general direction.
I think, in that case, I would like... Just going to remind myself of this really, really quickly. You know what? We're going to say directly engage a threat, roll with danger.
So I have a move called More Than a Shield. When you directly engage a threat by heading directly into danger without regard for your safety, roll with Savior instead of Danger. Would this count?
Yeah, I'll take that.
Okay. Oh, perfect. Because that's going to be an 8.
Beautiful. And so I'm curious, you can just make this a simple push and not really add anything more to it, but on the options that you have of resist or avoid their blows, take something from them, create an opportunity, or impress, surprise, or frighten, is there one of those you would like to take?
Oh. I've been thinking about this actually, and I didn't realize it was going to be an option. I think that Valen has had a taste of what it's like for people to be afraid of him. And they want that in this moment. They want Foxglove to be afraid. And so I think that there is, because the cuffs are not doing anything to Valen, I think that there is a bit of a spark around his edges, around his hands when he shoves that chair.
And Valen, I'm just gonna ask this because it may be relevant, it may not be, depending on your answer, but when you kind of push this chair at Foxglove with the intention to frighten him, how are you hoping this will frighten him?
I think it's hard to explain because Valen does not think that Foxglove is actually in this room. Valen thinks this is a hallucination, a illusion, a hologram, something of the sort. And so I think that he's wanting, I guess surprise is a better taste. He wants surprise a little bit, but he's looking more specifically for a lack of emotion because Foxglove is too comfortable with the 5 of them, having watched them slaughter people and having no orderlies here and us being locked in this room with him with this invisible barrier behind us that Valen knows about. Foxglove is far too comfortable. So it's almost like he's looking for a lack of a response in this moment, if that makes sense.
No, that makes perfect sense. And what actually happens is a little bit different than that. And so, Valen, you shove this chair towards Foxglove, and you can feel that spark in your hands. If you look down, you would see some of that electric blue energy coiled there. And you know, even if you're not looking for it, that it has transferred into the chair. That it's like the chair itself is now holding that as you throw it towards Foxglove. And you're prepared for a variety of things. You're prepared for the chair to just pass through him, to see kind of beyond whatever simulation this might be, to not see any response from him at all if the chair does touch him. And what you see instead is that the moment the chair touches him, it makes contact, and that spark of blue, that electric energy, goes running over Foxglove's body. And you see a look of fear enter his eyes. And as you see that look of fear, you realize he looks more solid than he did a moment ago.
Do it again, Valen. Do it again.
Oh, bitch, you're cooked.
Oh, nullified his powers. Oh shit.
I'm gonna rush him. I'm gonna rush him and tackle him out of the
dude.
chair.
That's my dude.
All right, so Valen, you are rushing him. What is everyone else doing? Who would like? We're gonna take it kind of like Valen. You book it towards him, and I think you make initial contact, but not much more than that. Ellie,
I want to assist Valen's tackle by trying to freeze him with telekinesis.
all right, roll to unleash your powers.
Okay, what's that one? Is that,
That
freak?
is
That is
with
with
freak.
freak. Yeah.
Guess who up there? Freak +2. That's a 5 and a 5. That's a 10,
Okay.
so that'll be a 12.
I thought that was a 5 and only a 5, and that would have been very
it's a 12.
sad.
Actually, it's a 12 total.
Mhm.
All right, so that is a very, very good roll. And I want to ask, what does
Get
it
'em,
look
boo.
like? What does it look like as Ellie does that?
So like she already looks kind of like shit because she's absorbed like a bajillion powers right now. But it's just like it's very much that like shooting out, like fingers are like she's angry though. So like the fingers are like almost like angled in a not an unnatural way, but a very angled way. Like it is not a soft hold. It is a you are not going anywhere, dude. Like I'm sick of you lying to us. Like, we got you now, kind of. Valen, do your thing. And he just kind of, if I'm allowed to describe his positioning in this, if he makes any move, his arms are like frozen at his side. He is like stiff, board like as if there were an invisible like blanket almost wrapped around him. Solid.
He's burritoed.
He's burritoed. Like maybe able to move the neck like side to side a little bit, but I wouldn't say anything else.
Ellie, I want to ask one question. You rolled highly enough that this is not something I'm going to impose on you. So I'm going to ask if you want it or not. But you feel in that moment when you hold him with the telekinesis, you have this realization of, oh, there's more I could do to make this man afraid. Would you like to do that?
Yeah. Yeah. She knows she's not getting out of here at this moment. And if he's still in power, she's definitely not getting out of here. He's lied to us this entire time. She's Little Miss Hero, but also like she's tired of being condescended, dude. Like there's only so much that this girl can take ego wise, and he's pressing all the buttons. So yeah, she wants him to be afraid.
Do you want to determine what will scare him, or is it more that you would like him to experience his worst fears in this moment?
Experience, I think, and then I have to DM you a question.
Mhm.
So can you ask someone else a question really quick while I DM you this?
Absolutely. Feel free to DM me. Who wants the spotlight next?
So Scylla's been getting hints dropped that she may actually be able to poke at and fuck with memories. So, given that, she would like the truth. Why are you lying? So she would like the memory of what he actually knows. Does she know how to do this? No, she's gonna try. Is this an Unleash Your Powers roll?
It
I'm
sure
bad.
is.
I'm
Yep.
bad at those, and this
Okay,
could
I need you to get this one. This
try
one
it. I'm
has to be
trying.
the one. It simply
This
must.
is the scary power. So okay, and that's with freak.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's a 9.
Let's go.
Let's go. So, okay, I will give
Holy.
options here. That is a 9. You do have 2 team in the pool, and this is all of you going into battle. So, if someone wants to help you, we could bump this up to a 10.
I'll help.
So, Connor, tell me first what you do to help.
I think it's just as simple as like Scylla is starting to get like walk forward, get closer. And there's just a hand hold briefly as she goes past. It's just that reassurance.
She squeezes his back.
Mm-hmm.
She has no memory of ever doing this before, so she's a little nervous to be doing it.
Yeah, it's
That
just
helps.
that. Yeah, that support and that reassurance as she does her thing. And then I think he's just gonna go, Valen, don't kill him. We have questions.
I am so severely disappointed. Kian, as a person, is really disappointed that you just said that.
I
Valen
know.
had plans.
I know, but I need to talk to him, and we need to talk to him now that he's a little bitch baby. So I'm sorry.
And so, Scylla, you walk forward towards Foxglove. You've had that contact and comfort and reassurance from Connor as you do this. Do you touch Foxglove? Do you try to use this ability that you're feeling almost a glow inside of you, like a coal that is trying to latch onto the fire. Do you touch Foxglove? Do you just do it from a distance?
She doesn't really want to touch him because she doesn't like him. So she just kind of like, I guess she doesn't need to crouch much because she's such a little shrimp, but she just kind of walks up. So she's like a foot away and just makes direct eye contact. She says, please tell us the truth about why you're lying to us? Now?
And Dr. Foxglove makes that direct eye contact with you, and
Is it
you
like
can-
her seeing it since it's a memory manipulation as opposed to like him speaking it? Okay.
we'll get there. We'll get
Okay.
there. You see I keep wanting to describe it just simply as fear, and that's not strong enough of a word. Terror is not strong enough of a word. And Scylla, you're getting these flashes of images, and you can't quite make sense of them yet, but they're starting to sift through almost like they're reflections that you're picking up, almost like it's reflections coming through in water. And you and the rest of you hear Foxglove say, "You have no idea what you're asking of me, Scylla."
Then I guess you shouldn't have made us so scared. I don't
You're
like
not-
this.
You're not the ones who should be scared. We should all be scared of you.
That's not very nice, and I don't understand why you all should be scared of us.
Of course, you don't understand that. You don't even know who you are.
I know who I am. I'm Scylla Tarn. And that's who I like being.
And Scylla, you can see that he's about to say something, but that coal inside of you becomes a full-fledged fire. And you feel like you're almost floating up, like a phoenix being reborn from ashes. And then you feel a coolness, almost a coldness, like that of water. And we're going to find out what all of that means when we come back from break.
No, I'm scared.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
So, Harp, take us out.
I twisted the starting soon screen for like half a second, then I panicked and I brought us back to live.
but I don't know which half of the magnet is what. Oh baby, these are all my collections. And then what else do I have more shit. I have like gravel from the show, but it's not the same gravel as from Outsiders. And then because they throw dirt on the audience at one point. That I bought that special seat for Stranger Things Day. So I can have dirt thrown on me. I'm just gonna like wear a trash bag and bring it home with me. And then I have like one of the things, the confetti that like gets thrown out during one of the only dance number. 2 dance numbers, but this is the big one. And then my goal is to he picks something off of the wall, and sometimes he'll toss it to Brenner, and Brenner will like go to the audience and toss it to someone in the front row. It's my goal. I want him to throw me something. I'm just like, please, sir. Please, sir.
A souvenir.
A souvenir that you have touched, Alex. Anyways, that's weird. Whatever. It's just really cool that Brenner was throwing shit in the audience. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, so I have it's a very Henry Creel moment going on, and I would love to fucking Prancer this motherfucker, but I will not do that.
You know, you could, and we'll see what happens.
If I snap all of his limbs,
you could do that.
We're never leaving.
You shouldn't do that.
I should not do that.
You could each take a limb. Have you considered?
No, that reminds me of the fake footage. I don't like it.
The fake. Oh yeah,
it's a lie. We'll just make it look like they were right to lock us up.
That's true. Oh yeah, we're well on our way to that.
On our way.
Hey, nobody asked Mara.
Well, I will say, kind of speaking of that, I think as we come back in,
I agree.
we see a bit of a tableau of group therapy as it is happening. We see Ellie holding Foxglove in place. And we see in that moment that just for a few moments, at least it seems just like a few moments, Ellie's eyes go completely black with a white pinprick, a white couple of pinpricks. We see Valen as they are in the process of tackling Dr. Foxglove. We see Connor just a bit of a ways behind Scylla, who is moving towards Dr. Foxglove. And I do have to ask, Harp, what do we see of Mara in this moment as this is unfolding?
I think in a rare moment of Mara, like really genuinely raising her voice as Valen rushes Dr. Foxglove, Mara shouts, "Valen!" and stands up, has her hands like on her face like this, and is in the back corner of the room. For like as scared as Foxglove is, like Mara also looks very scared in this moment.
And we, in essence, freeze frame on this moment as Scylla makes direct eye contact with Foxglove. And Scylla, you feel time slow down around you. And it's one of those disorienting moments because you know you didn't blink. One moment you were in the group room, all of this chaos was happening around you. You were locked in on Foxglove, though. But then you're not in the group room. For a moment, you're standing alone on the roof of, you imagine it might be a skyscraper. It is certainly a tall building. And you only realize that because as you look around at where the city around you would be, you see devastation and destruction. You see places where it's not that there's anything wrong with the buildings, there just aren't buildings. It's like a hole, like a void. You see other places where there are buildings there, but there is a shimmer to them, almost like an oil slick, making them hard to see, and it almost looks like taking them in and out of reality. But what you don't see are people. You don't see or hear any signs of life. Until as you're looking around, you see one figure standing off to the side, looking out at the city around him. And you recognize Dr. Foxglove.
Scylla is very confused. She just wanted to know the truth. Why you lying? This was not what she was expecting. So she just kind of like, is he like next to me on the skyscraper or like?
He's a little bit of a ways. You're pretty sure, given his body language, that he knows you're there, but he isn't looking at you. He isn't acknowledging you.
What happened to the city?
All of you happened to this city.
That doesn't make sense.
Why?
Because we're all not trying to hurt people. How did we happen to this city? And how did we happen when it hasn't even happened yet? Oh, that makes my head hurt.
You're answering your own questions there.
How?
Because you haven't happened yet to the city you're familiar with, but you did happen to this city. You happened to other cities. You will happen to more cities.
Huh? Oh, my head hurts. How do you know this?
Because I've been to them. I'd say I've been to all of them, but there's always new ones. There have been a lot of new ones recently. This one is new.
The city?
You happening to this city. The city was there. Now it's not there.
Well, you said we've always happened to different cities, but we didn't happen to this city.
Time isn't linear for all of us.
I don't understand that, but so what? You make Hemlock and you put us in Hemlock and then we go break cities?
I put you in Hemlock to keep you from breaking cities.
Well, it doesn't sound like that's working.
It was. Everything was going according to plan.
Were we dying?
I don't want you to die.
You want us to suffer?
I don't want you to suffer.
Why are you lying to us?
And he turns to you, Scylla, and with the most genuineness you have ever heard from this man, he says, I'm not lying to you. I've been trying to mitigate, to try to fix everything that's been happening. I thought bringing Theo in would help. I thought
They said she didn't even have a real doctorate, though. How did she help?
it was a bad decision.
Uh-huh.
I'll own that.
Uh-huh.
That was a mistake.
Yeah.
Are you satisfied, Scylla?
I mean, it's
And
good
yet-
to acknowledge mistakes.
Scylla, when he says your name, it sounds strange. Not like static, not muffled, not anything like that. But you notice the word his lips form and the words you hear are at odds with one another.
Your mouth didn't match. That's weird. Usually it's... Usually it's static when people try to say a different name that isn't my name.
What do you mean? I
You-
said Scylla, and once again you see that discrepancy.
You said Scylla.
No,
Yes.
I said Scylla.
That's not what I'm hearing. Who do you think? No, I don't want to know who you think I am. It's not me. I like being Scylla. I'm happy as Scylla.
Why did you choose that name?
It sounded nice on my tongue. I was making sounds and it sounded nice. It just kind of slithers off the tongue, but in like a nice way.
Do you know what Scylla means?
I think Luke mentioned it was something with the Odyssey. That she was a nymph or something that got turned into a sea monster. That I think in some versions the bottom half of her are doggies, and that sounds so nice. She has friends, so she's not alone. I have 2 doggies. Their names are Biscuits and Gravy. I miss them. I mean, I wouldn't want them to be attached to me, but like I like running with them. Why do you ask about the name?
You always do seem to be attached to water.
What water?
I
Is
don't
it-
think that's my place to tell you.
Whose
You're
place is
not
it?
ready.
I mean, Like, is it water in a river? Is it in a cave? Is it in a lake? Is it the ocean? Is it rain? Are there fishes
It's all
in
of
it?
that and more.
What's more than the ocean and rain?
You are a well, Scylla.
A well is smaller than the ocean, isn't it?
Not when that well is everything. Not when it encompasses all of that. But that's not why you're here.
No, I want to find out the truth and you aren't, why you're trying to hide it from us and scaring us and making us upset.
I haven't been the one scaring you, Scylla. That first night when Mara arrived,
Mhm.
we made you remember something different, not because we were trying to hurt you, but because we were trying to protect you. But then everything spiraled out of control.
Because we knew something was wrong with our memories.
Yes.
Yeah, like, so what happened to the darkness with teeth? Is it still in the building? Did you catch it?
It was asked earlier what is supposed to be within the walls. I answered honestly, nothing. But there are things in the walls of Hemlock. And I don't know how to stop them.
How'd they get in? I don't want my
That-
friends to get hurt.
That is what I have been trying to figure out. You mentioned, Mara mentioned an item that was thrown out, an obsidian snowflake.
Snowflake obsidian necklace, yes. Why is that bad?
I don't know that it's bad.
Oh, okay.
I just know that it shouldn't be here.
Why?
Scylla, I see everything that comes in and out of Hemlock, or at least I'm supposed to.
Uh-huh.
I did not see that.
Did you see who killed Noah?
No, I didn't.
Maybe.
And I wish I had.
Yeah, I liked Noah. He was nice. Maybe if you didn't try to trick us with fake memories and just explain, that might have been better.
Maybe it would have. I thought I could erase this. I thought if you didn't remember that if you remembered something different, if you didn't know that it would at least buy us more time. But I should have known. I mean, look at you.
What about me?
You don't remember, and that doesn't change who you are underneath.
I'm Scylla.
No, Scylla is a lovely mask that you're wearing.
No, I'm Scylla. The other thing is different. It's not me. I don't even remember that person. So how can it be me? How do we get better and go home? How did it go right before?
It's never gone right.
Is it always something different that makes us go crazy?
Different, yes, in some ways. Is there a baby?
You did a big stretch.
Oh,
sweetie.
it is different in some ways. There is always a catalyst.
Was Noah's murder the catalyst this time?
I think so.
So but if we just learn to control ourselves and learn how to handle the bad feelings, then we wouldn't hurt anyone, though, right? And then we could go home or just go somewhere that's nice.
I don't think any of you get a happy ending.
Who are you to say that?
Thousands upon thousands of iterations, and I have yet to see one.
Well, we're in a new one, so I don't want to do anything bad to his city. And I don't think anyone else does either. And maybe you should stop, like, being condescending to, like, Ellie and everyone. That kind of also helps us. Well, that kind of also makes us not trust you. Like, it's also rude. Maybe positive reinforcement could be a nice change. Maybe better cafeteria food. Maybe that'll, like, I don't know. Maybe it'll give us better energy to, like, work on our issues or something so we don't make a city go boom. I don't know. I don't know how to fix it because I don't know all the other versions of us that did it. But I just know these versions of us, and I know we don't want to do that.
Are you suggesting to me that if we serve breakfast that is something other than oatmeal, that might stop all of you from destroying the
Well, I
world?
mean, I don't know, but have you tried it before?
I'll take it under consideration.
Yay. I mean, hey, it can't hurt to try. I'm not trying to make light of the situation. It's just the food's really sad. And I don't want to be sad. And I like fruit. And I like apples. And I miss apples. And I like crunchy things. And everyone would like real eggs. If we can't get real eggs, maybe more pancakes. I don't know. But I don't know how to fix it. And I don't know what went wrong. But, Healthy food is important. That's what Sloan says.
Well, we have one theory, which is changing the food may change the course of the future, and I am taking that into account as we move forward.
I'll let the others know because I think they're still really upset at your behavior. Maybe
I
everyone.
suppose they would be.
I mean, yeah, you haven't been nice.
I was doing what I thought was best.
It's okay to course correct if things aren't working, you know. That's what I've heard. So there's monsters in the walls that want to eat us or worse. And you're trying to stop us from destroying a city. Because that's what always happens. Hello. Are you going to save the day, little bud? Don't eat the power cord. No.
And right in that moment, a giant cat just climbs over the two of you as you're standing there. No, in actual fact, though, it starts to darken,
Are you doing it?
and you look up, Scylla. There, you realize that you did not see the sun when you first arrived in this place, whatever this place is, but it was brighter. And as you look up, the first thing that strikes you is the sun is missing, which begs the question, what is providing the light? And you're not sure as you look up, because everything is dark. It's like a very dusky blue. Though there are little tiny pinpricks. They might be stars. They might be something else. And as you're looking around, you have this moment, a familiar feeling moment, where there seems to be a glimpse of something brighter, something that opens and closes, almost like an eye.
Oh, Fizz! Not again!
And Dr. Foxglove, you now hear much more clear and audible fear in his voice as he says, "We shouldn't be here."
I don't even know where here is. I thought I was in your memory. Whose eye is that?
Oh, that's them. They're often here too.
Who's them?
They haven't figured out which one of you they're connected to, but they watch.
Are they a cult?
Why do you ask?
I heard the name Cult of Virgil.
Scylla, you say those words, and it's like it echoes, but not the words, the energy attached to them, like it ripples out from you. And I'm gonna quickly check in with everyone before I say what I'm going to say. How do we feel about someone choking on water? Okay. So I will not be in any way graphic about this, but something is happening to Foxglove, and you see water spilling out around him.
No, stop.
It does not stop.
If I'm connected to
s-
water, I'm telling you to stop.
Scylla,
Mhm.
I would like you to mark your doom track.
That's full now. Cool.
It is, and you say that, and it does. It stops. Foxglove drops to his knees, trying to catch his breath. But you feel something change in you.
Uh-oh.
You now feel inside of you, inside your chest, the sensation you get is it's like there's a cave inside of me.
The fuck?
It is the most bizarre sensation you could imagine. But that is how it feels. A cave filled with running water. And you don't see it, but remind me, what color were Scylla's eyes?
She has like these very bright, like blue-gray eyes. Like very pale, bright blue-gray eyes.
You don't see it yet, but your eyes turn a muddy shade of green, of water. And in that moment, you come back to yourself, standing in the midst of the group therapy room. And I'm curious, as the rest of you are still in the midst of this, I want to ask Connor, is there anything you do as Valen fully tackles Foxglove onto the floor?
We're in the communal room, right? So not his office. So no. Yeah, Connor's just sitting back, chilling.
Valen, what would you like to do?
I punch him. I punch the shit out of him.
I am just going to be curious about this, so I am going to have you roll with danger.
Okay. That's a 7.
Okay. All right. Which one of the options would you want to choose on that? Resist or avoid their blows, take something from them, create an opportunity. You've already frightened. I don't think we need to necessarily add more frighten onto the mix.
Is he struggling?
No.
Okay. He's physically here. He is physically like bodied up right here.
Mhm.
Does he have some kind of an access card key on him?
Yes,
Can I steal that?
you can.
Wonderful. I would like to take that from him.
Oh,
So
don't
at
kill
this
him.
Sorry, you can go on.
I was just going to say, at this point, the rest of you are watching Valen just wailing on this man who is not defending himself at all. In fact, if you look at him, like his eyes are blank and glazed over. He is offering no attempt at defense, let alone offense.
Mara is going to like frantically shout, "Valen, stop!"
Valen doesn't hear. I think Valen is Like, he hasn't processed anything. He's not feeling great. And this is an easy target, and this is some reverting back to some like basic shit for him.
Cool beans. Cool. So after a bit where you're just laying into him, I think you might get scooped. If that's all right with you. just one of those, and okay.
Like an angry fucking kitten, just still swinging at the air.
You know, for sure. Like, he'll even like turn in, so you hit him a few times. Nothing registered. We're fine. It's fine. Valen. And
What
just
the,
like,
what the fuck, Connor?
you got him.
Okay, in my defense, it kind of feels like we need to get our hits in now. We don't exactly know how long he's going to be, like this.
I don't even know if he's there. Look at him.
Okay, he can wake up in pain. That's fine with me.
Sure. But I need his mouth to work because I have questions.
Fine.
Hey. Thank you. Wouldn't have this moment without you. And I'm going to set him down.
I think you've kind of stunned Valen by thanking him. I think he is stunned into silence.
Just like, what the fuck?
Seriously.
All right, so we're going to go back over. Question. What's Ellie doing? She's still holding him? She's still holding him?
My question, actually, to follow up with that, was that his worst fear that he just experienced with Scylla?
His worst fear is what happens right now.
Cool. I had a feeling. Okay, cool. Then I don't have to change anything.
Oh, no.
She is, if that is how it's doing for him, I don't have to worry about it being worse. Because I was after hearing that, I was like gonna see if anybody wanted to rein it in. But I think she's gonna like kind of walk towards him. Yes, she still has a hold of him.
Gotcha.
And now that she sees that he, just by the way he's reacted to like Valen in the situation and knowing Valen's interaction with people with powers, I think she's just gonna like squat down next to him and just like grab him by the face and then like force him to look at her, and I like skin to skin contact. I want to see if she can get whatever he's got going on.
Interesting. Okay. In terms of you're trying to absorb his abilities as well?
It's a
Okay.
mistake, but it is interesting.
I think in this case it is a little unorthodox, but given the amount of powers you have absorbed, I would like you to roll to unleash your powers.
I fully, yep. That's valid. So you know how the dice tell a story sometimes, guys.
Oh, baby, no.
That's a 5 total.
Oh,
And that's
no.
a 2 and a 1 on the dice and a +2 from Superior or from Freak. So
Crashing out.
yo, we crashing it. Sorry, guys.
And so, Ellie, you are trying to take in these powers. And
Oh,
I think, go ahead.
Mac, do you want me to reroll? Oh, Mac wants me to reroll.
Okay.
Thanks, Mac. We'll see if the dice still tell a story, though. Oh, no, that's a 12.
Let's go.
Thank you. Thanks,
Mac,
Mac.
My
Damn,
boy,
Mac.
Mac,
Let me
my
take
boy,
back that fucking
coming through.
potential. Mwah.
And so, Ellie, you are looking to take these powers in. and to hold onto them. I think, first of all, it jumps out to you that, well, I guess you and Foxglove likely never, have touched in any way, shape, or form. So I guess this would not feel any different in that way, because this time you are intentionally reaching out and grabbing him with the goal of doing this. Because I was going to say before, you never really got a read that there were any powers, but that may have just been your impression rather than an actual experience of kind of testing and seeing. Ellie, what do you think it feels like when you intentionally go to take someone's powers in this way?
In this circumstance, with how over exerted she already is, she's already got probably a headache going on, like nosebleed, and it feels nauseated, but that is just with this circumstance alone. I think when she intentionally does go to take a power or copy a power, it's very similar to when it is unintentional, except it's less of a shock for her because she knows what's coming. It's that tingling sensation, the glowing skin, the rush of adrenaline, I think, but controllable usually when it's intentional, because she's kind of directing it in a way that is predetermined, kind of, whereas when she's not, it's just choosing its own path. But I think it still has that same snap of overwhelming, this is physically changing her, so it's kind of hard to stomach.
Ellie, I think this feels different than it usually does, because as you said, usually you're taking in someone's powers as a copy, as a way to mimic them and reflect them back. And you realize that, well, initially this feels the same. You're connecting with kind of that thrum of energy beneath his skin, and you're absorbing it. You realize you're absorbing it.
Oh, fuck.
Like you feel yourself pulling his powers out of his body and into yours.
No. She's like that. If she realizes that, immediately jerks a hand back, and the telekinetic hold that she had on him, he away, flings him across the room, far off as she can get, and stumbles backwards, probably on her ass, crawling backwards away from it, freaking the fuck out.
What's wrong?
That's not normal. That was not normal.
What happened?
I touched him. I normally. I went to try and see what his powers were, to try and copy them like I normally do. And she's looking at it, raises the hand that had a hold of his face, to her vision. And she's like, I was taking them.
Uh-oh.
Hmm.
Your eyes look like your necklace.
Still look like that? What?
Your eyes look like the necklace. They're black and white.
Is there a reflective surface I can look at myself in, or get to? I don't know. I'm
I'll make my arm reflective.
How long has it been like that?
I don't know. I was kind of staring at his memory.
It wasn't like that when we got here. So probably when you started holding him in place.
I can't remember if I told you guys about the necklace coming back. I think I did. That the necklace came back after Mara deleted it.
It's been so long.
I know.
Hell
Yeah, no, I can't remember
I
either.
remember if you just kept that a secret or not.
No, I don't think I did because I think I was like, that's why he's Sussy Baka.
Yes, you're correct.
No,
Yes.
that's fair.
We do know about it. Yeah.
The necklace, it was in my pocket when everything through the TV, through coming back through the hallway. And then the minute we came in here and we're all clean again, it's gone. It's not there anymore. Now this is happening. I don't know if it's related. I don't know if because that is the
Did
same
you absorb
as
it?
the eyes.
I'm gonna
I don't know.
feel for the knife because I put it into me.
Oh shit, that's right.
Can I draw it out?
You cannot.
What the fuck?
Yeah, you try, Connor, and almost immediately you feel that there is an absence.
The knife is gone too.
Oh, that's weird. He says we blow up a city or something. We make a city go bad.
How?
I don't know exactly, but there's never been a world where it hasn't gone bad.
What?
It still tries to relay everything that she talked about, including that he would consider giving us better food because, you know, she wants some like good things in the whole mess of bad that was.
All right, so we're having a good sandwich. It's just bad, good, bad. Okay. Mhm.
So she's trying. There wasn't
All
a
right.
whole lot of good in there.
I'm gonna go over to Foxglove.
How hard did he hit a wall?
Pretty hard. I'm
So
sure.
so yes,
Good.
that is an interesting thing to do.
The fucking-
So as mentioned, Ellie threw Dr. Foxglove and he's been laid out against a wall, kind of facing away from you. And as you approach Connor, you realize that something is wrong.
Yeah.
If I killed this bitch, I'm gonna yeet.
It's actually not that he's still or too still.
Mhm.
It's that he's moving, but in a way that he shouldn't be.
Oh no.
As though his body and his skin is rippling.
I said to stop that.
Hey, don't do that.
For some amount of time now, Mara has been trying at the door, if that is still locked.
Mark's like, I'm outie
It's
5,000.
like, this isn't about me. Goodbye.
This ain't a fight, y'all. This
I
ain't
didn't
my
want to be here. I'm good. I got cuffs.
Hey, okay, so I guess that is the challenge, because I was going to say, Mara, would you like to roll to unleash your powers? Because you do have an ability that would let you get through a barrier, but you are
She
wearing
wouldn't let me do
cuffs.
that. She's a normal person trying to shake the handle of the door.
You are indeed a normal person trying to shake the handle of a locked door in a secure unit.
Yeah.
It is not opening.
Valen has a key card.
I think this
Valen
is maybe the
does
most
have a key
visually
card.
panicked Mara has been.
Okay.
And so, Connor,
Yeah.
you are the one closest to Foxglove when the power starts to flicker.
Oh, don't do this again.
I think I oofsed. Oh no.
And you don't see exactly what happens, but you hear a ripping sound, a squelching sound.
Mm-mm.
Stay in the walls. Stop it.
I don't think it's coming from the wall.
And you are the one that sees the front legs of what looks like a deer start to step out from inside Foxglove's body.
Okay. I want to
Say,
kick them out from under it before it's even out.
you petered
Okay.
this. Peter,
Is
is
he
your
dead?
social worker in that
Is
horse?
he dead? Is he dead or is he just hatching? What is
He's
this
so
happening?
dead. He's so dead.
But is it real?
I'm
Maybe
gonna
he's
be.
not real.
Hey, bro, I'm gonna be so real with you. None of this is real, and that's just what it is. That's fine. But also, he was dead when he hit the wall.
No,
There's
it
no-
wasn't.
There's no way an unconscious dude getting yeeted across the room and gonna go. You know what I mean? Like
That's
you're
not true. No,
cooked.
I said I threw him. I didn't say how hard.
You panicked.
I pa-
You did this.
Maybe the walls were padded, JD.
Did I kill a man?
No, the deer killed the man. That's fine.
Yeah,
Deer
that's
did.
I ain't okay.
Or maybe,
This could be my
having
fault.
his memories, his mind
No.
palace person getting
I
fucked
can't
with.
believe
who
you
knows?
just Peter is your social worker in that horse to Foxglove. I'm never letting you live this down. This kills
I've
me.
been waiting for this moment the
This
entire
makes me
time. What are you
Fucking
talking
elder
about?
makes me so-
knocking over here.
so happy.
Okay, so
I get to post the photos.
The suitcase. Stay tuned for the Discord for those photos.
gotcha. Okay, so that is a 9.
Okay. And just so I know for certain, what were you rolling? Unleash your powers or
Dude.
engage a threat?
Directly engage a threat.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I will ask, we do have one more team. Would anyone want to help Connor in this moment, or are the rest of you otherwise occupied to where that would be a challenge?
I think I'm out.
I'll help Connor because what the fuck?
How do you offer? Yeah. How do you offer Connor support?
What is it you're trying to do right now?
I'm trying to kick the deer's legs out from under it. Honestly, if I could kick them clean off, that'd be great. Just I need
Okay.
them away from. I need them not here. I need it not to happen.
Cool. Scylla's going to assist by grabbing one of the chairs since Valen showed that they move and just kind of whacking the deer legs to help kind of Connor, to help kind of like distract or help Connor knock them over.
I'll
She's not
take
very strong, but she's trying
You
to
got one
give
of them.
Connor the assist.
That's fair. You got one of them moths. You got one of them moths on you.
Oh, I got all my moths on me.
Mhm. That could also work. But yeah, no, that's fine. I like the chair. Give him the chair.
It's lot chairs. She was inspired by Valen. It worked well for Valen.
She learned it from watching you, Valen.
Yeah.
This is his legacy. Throwing chairs at
Chair.
authority figures.
All right, so with that, Connor, you can pick 2, since now this is a 10 plus and there is no team left in the pool.
Cool beans. Cool. So I don't really care about getting hurt. I'm fine. I'm big. I'm the tank. It's cool. I'm going to take something from them. I'm gonna take their footing.
Yep.
And also I want them to be afraid of me.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
How are you frightening the deer that is emerging?
I think as soon as I see the deer coming up, Connor's entire form shifts to be the obsidian. And there are sharp, jagged points of his form. So there's just this massive, dark creature who is just standing above the deer that is not even fully formed. So there's that perspective and the difference in size. And there's just a large leg coming to go, yeah, straight across them legs.
And I think actually with that, Connor, as you do that, part of what frightens it is that you just absorb those legs. They just disappear and you can feel that you are now holding on to whatever made them up. It does not feel dissimilar from the obsidian knife.
Huh.
Absorb the legs is a sentence I hate. Thank you. I hate that. I hate it.
You're
I
welcome.
made that happen, and I'm sorry.
No, I love you. It's JD's fault.
No, for sure.
he described it that way.
And so I'm curious, as Connor is dealing with this previously half-formed deer creature, Mara is desperately trying to open the door. Scylla is helping Connor. What is Valen doing?
Valen is fuck. I mean, Valen possibly has now contributed in killing a second man. So not feeling good about that. That's did not mean to kill. Dead anyway, so does it actually matter in the end? I think Valen is going to take the key card to go and try and get the door open.
And so Valen, you join Mara at the door.
There's absolutely this like swatting of hands away. Valen's like slapping at Mara's hands to get her to stop doing shit so that he can try to use the key card.
She's so like flustered right now that she cannot speak.
Just stop. Just get out of the way for a second.
Okay, Jesus.
I'm gonna try.
Valen, you swipe the card, turns green, you hear the door unlock. Before we get to what happens there, Ellie, what are you doing?
I think once the shock of the eyes situation and like what just came out of Foxglove happened, I think she's gonna try and help Scylla and Connor. Because I don't think she wants to be near the two people she could potentially harm the most. Because at least if like something happens, Connor can take her out easy peasy.
How are you helping the two of them?
I want to say another telekinetic hold. But I'm like trying to think of all the powers she has right now because I think it'd be a little like cop out to just do telekinesis again because I have Connor's strength, so I could try to like hold it or like something, and then memory manipulation.
Scylla also has vitality absorption. She doesn't know she has it, but she has it.
That's true, but at this point, I also threw this man across the room. But this thing is not Foxglove, but I don't know. Oh my god.
Maybe the vitality could fix it.
Oh, is that what I just said to him? Yeah, can I find a fix Foxglove?
I don't know.
That'd be pretty sick.
I mean, I'm open to this. I will not necessarily say no. I think I would like you to roll to unleash your powers, and then we're gonna see exactly what happens.
Right. That's a fuck. Stay still. 9.
Okay. So I'm gonna posit this to you. I can either describe to you how this is unstable or temporary, or you can mark a condition.
I have no conditions right now, actually. So I think I'll take a condition.
Okay. What are you gonna take?
I feel like afraid is a good one.
I was
Okay.
gonna say guilty.
Guilty is
might
always
work.
between guilty and afraid. I was between guilty and afraid. Because like she's afraid of herself, so that goes into guilty. I'll take guilty, yeah.
Okay. And so I think in order to do this, Ellie, and we are going to talk this through narratively because I'm not going to give you an absolute answer, but you can feel that there is no life in Foxglove's body. And when you go to touch him, you recognize, I could fix this. I could push some of my energy into him. But you also know this is going to be risky. If it's too much, what effect does that have on you? If it's too little, what effect does that have on him? How far do you push to bring him back?
So, we talked about already this episode that Ellie has hero mentality all the time, but there's only so far she'll go. She is no longer extremely upset with Foxglove anymore, and all of that reasoning as to why she was dipping her feet into doing a little bit something a little bit more sadistic is because of that anger and fear. And now she realized she's done something that is completely off of the record or off the chart, something she would never do before. And her whole point of being a hero was to help people, and that's all she's ever wanted to do. So I think she'll go to the point, like, push her limit on it. I don't think that she would see a stopping point. I think she's almost in like a frantic state of like, I have to fix this. I have to fix this. I can fix this. I know how to fix this. I'm going to do everything I can to fix this. Because now she's opposite side of the spectrum frantic.
And Ellie, you allow this energy to flow into Foxglove, and it's at a point when it's a little hard to tell at the beginning because, as you've said, you have so many different powers that you've absorbed. I think it sort of masks this for a moment, and it isn't until a certain point that you realize what you've been funneling into him is that feeling of warmth, that feeling of sunshine inside of you.
Oh no.
And as you feel that being more and more and more depleted, you feel what's left. And that is that darkness that would sometimes eclipse that sun. And that's growing deeper and darker and heavier. And you have a moment to look down at Foxglove, to see the color returning to his cheeks, to recognize that even though there is still blood staining the floor, and any wounds on him are closed. And in the background, you hear the key card be swiped. You hear the door unlock and open. You see the light as the door is pushed open. And that, I think, is actually right where we are going.
No.
to stop
Wait,
for
hold up,
tonight's session.
Hold up. Is he dead still?
No, you
Like,
saw the
he's got
color come
colors,
back.
he's
Yeah,
alive.
he's got
But
color.
he was bleeding out. Is he still like? Is he gonna keep bleeding out?
This is a hospital.
He is whole. He is visibly unharmed at this time.
Okay.
He just needs a transfusion.
We just don't yet have the opportunity to see what lies beyond that door.
Just give us
As
a
it
little
opens.
taste, a
Dad,
little
can we have, like,
teaser.
It's not an
10
eye,
more,
right?
10 minutes. 10 minutes, Dad. 10 minutes.
A little rumpled teaser.
As a
Yeah.
treat for coming back.
Yeah, it's a
A
treat.
teaser.
And dealing with
post-
gremlins.
Yeah.
And
glimpse of
listen, we have suffered.
We did suffer.
We started so late, JD.
JD,
We,
please.
you know what? You
If
know
not
what?
10 minutes, just a tease of what is it?
No,
Just a
10 minutes.
tease of
No,
what-
now,
10
now
minutes.
10
Okay,
minutes.
okay, 10 minutes. I was trying to
Back
be
down
nice.
on our negotiation.
10 minutes.
10 minutes.
10 more minutes.
But we also have to do outros, and that can take 10 minutes.
So the next 15 more minutes.
We can do
Yeah,
quick. We can do
15 more minutes.
please.
Babe, we can speed run
do
this
my
shit. I'll
intro
tell you.
quick.
Yeah,
I'll do it. I don't even
I
worry
got
about it.
nothing else going on.
I got shit going on. Don't worry about it.
What is it? What is it? What is it?
Please.
You push open
Yeah.
the door. And you see what is not an unfamiliar sight. It is a very sterile hallway. It's just not a hallway that you've seen before. It is white tile, white walls. Might feel a little familiar to Valen because you've encountered a sight not unlike this in the
Hell
past.
yeah, he has.
And as you step out there, Valen, you see that there are other doors that are lining these walls. What do you and Mara do?
Where the fuck are we?
I think the important thing is that we not be in this room right now.
Good.
Agreed?
Yeah. Mara is out the door as she's saying, "Where the fuck are we?"
Is there anybody in this hallway?
No, it is empty in this moment.
I'm gonna start running down the hall, and I'm gonna try the first door. Is it locked?
Yes,
I'm gonna try the key card.
it unlocks it.
I am throwing open the door, but I'm not stepping through. I'm just gonna like throw it open and like look really quickly. Does it look? Is this looking like an office space where they might have files again? Like, do I feel like I'm back in the facility?
It isn't that, but it feels very familiar to that because what you actually see instead are a row of monitors.
Oh,
And if you take a moment to glance at them, you do see the familiar images of the different hallways and spaces of Hemlock.
I'm gonna give the key card to Mara and then point to the next door and say, "Try that door." And I'm gonna go
Yeah.
and look at these monitors.
And so, Mara, as you are moving down the hallway and you start using the key card on the subsequent doors, the first one opens and it looks like it's a bit. Describing it as an interrogation room would probably be the best description. It, is lined with what looks like might be mirrors, but you're pretty sure, it's one-way glass that someone can look through. There's just a table. There is a place for restraints on it. But when you go to the next door, shows up red. Key card doesn't work.
I think after Mara tries maybe like 2 or 3 more, or just like however many are convenient, she's going to run back into the room with Valen.
And we're going to get back to Valen in a moment. So Mara, you do keep going down the line, and it's red after red after red. The badge is no longer opening them, and you're not sure if it's that Foxglove doesn't have clearance. You're not sure what might be causing that, but they are not opening.
Oh, sorry. Is
Yeah.
there anywhere that looks like an exit? Like, is there safety signage that for an exit anywhere?
If you look down the hall, there does seem to be a door that is indeed marked exit.
I think there's footsteps as Mara passes the monitor room.
And is Mara heading straight for the exit door?
Yes.
Okay. We're going to get back to both of these things in a moment, but before we do, what are the three of you that are still in the group room, such as it is, doing?
Well, Connor has learned a new thing that he can do. And so I think we're just going to grab the deer by the neck.
And actually, Connor, like as you're preparing to do that, as you're thinking of doing that, you realize that in this moment when Ellie was fixing Foxglove, something changed. Because when you took off the legs, those were really the only part of the deer that had started stepping out of Foxglove's body.
Oh.
You realize there's nothing left now. There's no wound, there's no way for that deer to exit at this point if it is still trapped in Foxglove's body.
No, what the fuck?
I just hear stuff wailing downstairs, even
So
muted.
haunted.
I fixed it. Yay.
Oh. Okay.
Whoa, you healed. Ronan.
I'm going to help him up.
He is fully unconscious.
Sure.
So you can lift him up, you can carry him. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How's Ellie looking?
Bad.
Unconscious too, or still?
Crying.
Oh, it's okay. You
She
fixed
crying black
it.
tears?
That's terrifying.
Question. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
thought.
Goth era.
She absolutely is.
Oh,
Uh,
no.
Call you Ellie Eilish. I'll tell you when the party's over.
I'm the bad guy, duh. I think she's having a time of it again. Almost killed someone, brought them back, now has a gaping pit of black hole feeling in her gut and
So just
chest. And I don't know. I don't think she knows how to deal with this whiplash of trauma that she just gave herself. And it's like a depression era kind of thing, because that sunlight is like the thing that she latched onto most, and now it's I hope it's not completely gone, JD. I hope it's just mostly gone. I don't know what she's gonna do.
Maybe it's like a battery. It needs to recharge.
Yeah, and maybe it's gotta recharge. But for now, does this come with a hunger, JD? Does this gaping black hole that was suppressed by the sunlight come with a hunger?
As kind of everything is fully settling in, yes, you feel that hunger, Ellie. You are trying to comfort her to an extent, Scylla. You are trying to wake up Foxglove, Connor, and Valen, you are standing in front of the bank of monitors looking at them. And at first, it's really not that interesting. You know, you see kind of empty hallways for the most part. It does look like, you know, when you're seeing the rooms that everyone is in lockdown, the doors are shut, you know, they are not open. You are picking that up. You do see Zeph working on mopping up the floor where all of that blood presumably was from the murdered orderlies / fought shadow creatures and all of that happened. So you see Zeph wearing their mask, just methodically and rhythmically mopping up the floor. You see a glimpse. You don't hear audio, so you can't hear what's being said, but you see those same rooms that all of you were brought to as you started to remember for debriefing the night that everything happened with the darkness with teeth. And you see Milo sitting there being talked to by Dr. Oleander, in fact. And then as you're looking, just kind of scanning camera to camera, area to area, you see a figure walk through.
Mm.
You don't see their face. They have on a hoodie, their head is down. There's no discernible features, but it strikes you as strange because no one should be out. No one should be walking, and certainly no one that does seem to be clearly trying to hide their identity. And you just see them walking through the halls, pushing open the doors to the same space that Noah was killed, the place where the garden used to be, the place where you used to be able to go and enjoy just a little taste of nature. And you see that door pushed open. And I need to just ask Harp, does Mara use the key card on the exit?
Yes. Yes.
We see Mara hold up the key card to the exit, and we see it flash red, and the alarms go off. And that is where we are going to end tonight's
This
session.
bitch. Hey yo.
Bro, we're back! Oh, fuck!
Damn, he got your ass. He got your ass hard.
Listen, if you think Mara was running up to the exit door to not try the key card there,
No, obviously.
Obviously.
Mara got what she wanted.
Obviously.
She got the cuffs. She can go home now. Like,
Right.
that's all she needed.
Look, I'm actually fine. I'm actually
Everyone
normal.
else, we're
I have
gone.
my
What
parking
happens when
lot.
she leaves? You think they're not gonna bring your ass back? Like, are you stupid?
Mara better learn to hotwire cars real fast.
Artist
Or-
car is
owning her
there.
car is all.
Or you can let Ellie absorb your powers.
Yeah. Just let Ellie rip those powers out of you.
Just-
Yeah, what if I
Any of
can't-
us
but
can
what
do
if-
anything, man.
I could take your powers, but I don't know if that doesn't come with killing you. So
I can take your suffering from me.
Mara might take it at this point, though.
I'm not gonna kill Mara.
I need
We
someone to
all
listen to
love
my chest to
toxic
see if
Yuri,
they
but
hear
not
my
that
heartbeat or
much.
if they hear water. Like, is there actually a cave?
I'll give it a go.
You know, we're gonna find out so many things next time, but I'm gonna have you all get to start with doing some really fun outros. So I'm just gonna go. I know we're gonna end with you, Kian. I'm gonna try to remember the order because right now my Entropy Emporium is on an ad, so I can't see it that way. But I believe
Okay.
Harp, you get to go first.
Harp than me, then
Yeah.
Steph, then Elsie.
You all know the drill.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, I am Harp. I played the lovely Mara Moon Herschel, who tonight panicked for a few hours and then fucked everything up right at the end. She's really useful without her powers, guys. I promise. Oh shit! Wait, actually, watch Star Shard. August 2nd. Do that. I've been working on this for like the better part of a year. Not like actually like actively working on. Well, I don't know. I'm gonna stop talking. I also make YouTube videos on youtube.com/harpingharp. I made one about Glover. Okay. That's it. Goodbye, everyone.
Incredible.
Hi, it me next. Hello, hi, I'm Q, your friendly neighborhood cowboy maker. We're gonna keep this short. We're gonna keep this cute. When you don't see me here, you can find me out on the internet at Midnight Inc. That's Midnight No More underscore I am Q. Q is my name. I'm sure you get it. Save a horse, ride a cowboy. I'm still making cowboys. Speaking of coming up soon, Thursday, not a cowboy, right? It's Thursday, right? Redacted's back, baby. We're houses full of ghosts. And I'm playing an absolute D-bag. And then on Saturday, I won't be here, but you should come see maybe our friends playing class reunion. Yes, because that's still happening. And then also, I'm not going to be there, but on Sunday, you can go over to Tales from the Table Studios, where my team is playing Sundered Skies, a Fabula Ultima series. It's good times. I'm playing a cowboy in that one, but don't worry about it. Anyway, and then alternating Tuesdays from this one, you can find me over at Live from the Apocalypse for Nephilim Tenebris, where I am playing a cowboy, Captain Omari Leda, who has gone through it so much so that he went back to using his original name. Anywhoosie, there's other stuff. Be on the lookout.
We love to see it. All right, Steph, I'm tagging you in.
Hi, I'm Steph. You can catch me at LFTA also on Thursday, also in Redacted. We're back. My little guy is grappling with the fact that he might have to die to fix things. He doesn't like that. Let's see how it goes. You can also find me when I'm not here. Am I doing anything else? Actually, I can't remember.
Friday, you are in a one-shot.
I'm in a one-shot for fundraising for, oh my god, my brain is so slow. Dots, thank you.
You're welcome.
The Family Flash, a Sentai and Sensibility game, Regency themed Power Rangers. I am the lovely Lime Ranger. There's more to that name. Tune in to find out what it is and what else my family members are. You won't guess.
Everything I've heard about this game is so fucking unhinged.
We're just trying to fit into normal society and we're not from here. It's it's gonna be great. Oh, it's gonna be so chaotic.
Yeah, that's gonna be a time. And speaking of having a time tonight, Elsie, I'm gonna tag you in next.
Sorry, I was trying to tell someone that I Henrik curled the fuck out of this episode. I don't know where to start. This is like the only thing I have going on right now. Everything else is on hiatus, which is great. So if you want to go see Stranger Things with me, I can get you really cheap tickets that are always in the orchestra. And I am having a time. Yeah. There was something that I wanted to say at the beginning of the episode and I forgot what it was. The like 5 minutes before we started the stream, all I could think about was the meme about the CEO caught on camera at this Coldplay concert. I'm like, hey, that's Ellie and Rook, and that fucking sent me.
Incredible.
And then it's gonna live in my head rent free for the rest of eternity, and that's it. That's it for me. Is that the only thing I have going on? Yeah, everything else is on hiatus. Woo!
We need to get you in many more things. All right, I will go next since we will wrap with Kian. So I have a couple of things to plug, though I'm not sure much that hasn't already been plugged, because I will indeed be with LFTA for Redacted's return this Thursday and for class reunion on Saturday. I will also be back with LFTA next week for our D&D heist game, Never Ember's Enigma. And I can also be found every so often in Academy H, our Masks Actual Play podcast over there. I do have a few other projects that I can't talk about yet, but they are in the works / being recorded / will be available for your consumption at some point, and I am excited for that. But with that, I'm going to tag in Kian to do their outro and also do the channel's outro.
Hello, hello. Yes, my name is Kian. I use any and all pronouns. You can find me on the interwebs at uptight_Chiffon, uptight-Chiffon, depending on where you're hanging out. I have been Valen tonight. As far as what I have coming up next Tuesday, I will be over on Tales from the Table Studios for our Sentai Accessibility campaign. It is the premiere of our 2-table campaign. Very excited about that. Playing a little lad who has never done anything wrong ever in his life. It actually is, that one's genuinely pretty true. I don't think actually has done anything wrong. Is being framed and has had whammies already, but has not done anything wrong. Poor little
Gotta love
guy
the Rammies.
already. It's very sad. I've got similarly a couple of things that I can't yet talk about that are in the works. I'm recording a couple of things. I've got a game or two coming up that I'm super excited about. Keep an eye out for things happening on a couple of different channels, but follow me on social media. That is where you will hear about it first. As far as what we have going on here at the channel, obviously every other Tuesday, They Call Us Villains, our horror masks actual play, GM'd by the lovely JD. Every other Thursday, God Complex, a Girl by Moonlight actual play, GM'd by Will. Every other Friday, Weird Wilds War, a 5e actual play GM'd by JT. And then starting on August 2nd, as Harp mentioned, Star Shard, a Dawn RPG actual play GM'd as well by JT. So follow us on social media, join our Discord. That is where you will hear about things first. I don't remember how to raid. Oh, there's a command. Raid. Cool. We're going to send a raid over to High Shelf Collective. Be sure to tell them who sent you, say hello, make sure that they get the credits for the views, all of the fun things. I can't remember what they're playing right now.
Heart.
All of
Heart.
my
They're playing Heart.
Thank you. They're playing Heart. All of my screens are all fucked up right now, so thank you, LC. But be sure to come and hang out next time while we figure out what the fuck is going on in Hemlock next
Do
time
we ever
around.
figure that out? Absolutely not.
I hope so. Maybe one day we will know what is
We
We
happening
got
here.
some answers.
Every time we get more answers, we get more questions, though.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true. Does anybody
my
know what's
job.
happening in
Mara's almost
Hemlock?
figured it out, guys. Don't worry.
Oh, wait, I have one more announcement for myself. Everybody go watch the Con music video for Baby Metal because I am in the front row and on the screen several times in HD. The official music video, which is crazy. And that's it. Thank you. Bye.
All right, say goodnight, everyone, and Harp, help take us out.
Good night,
Good night,
everyone.
everyone.
Art, take us
everyone.
out.
Yeah. Oh, that's so much pressure.